I bought a Cummins and a gallon of Gojo. I always wanted to start my own business, so I went down to the local corner store and I picked up one of these. Then I went down to another corner store and I bought one of these. Then I talked to my Uncle Mike and he says, DJ, do I have the deal for you? He said, you need a truck like this right here. It's a beast. It's okay, Uncle Mike. So here it is. I've had it for about a week and I can't use it yet. Surprised it didn't fall apart on me on the way here, but it made it. That's good. We're gonna dig into this thing. So what we got here is 2002 Dodge Ram 2500 with the Cummins. It's had a lot of work done to it from what I hear. He says four-wheel drive is great, you'll never get stuck. And so I got it home and I got stuck in the driveway. So four-wheel drive doesn't even work. We're gonna see what's going on with that. Let's see. Throw it in neutral. We'll pull back in four-wheel drive. Four-wheel drive light doesn't come on, and obviously doesn't engage since I just got stuck in the driveway. So we're gonna look at that. Yeah, so if you look up on top of the transfer case, you're gonna notice this plug with the lines hanging off. I pull this off. I got suction here. When I plug this on the switch, it's supposed to switch back and forth between one and another. When I switch back and forth to two-wheel drive to four-wheel drive, and I checked the closest connection, which is down over here. Neither one of these are getting anything, so I'm thinking that switch is bad. I'm gonna replace that. Make sure to blow all the dirt out before you take the old one off, so it don't fall down in there. Getting this old switch out is a lot of fun. I found that if you come around from the back side here and you put some channel locks on, then you put your foot right there, and you gotta put some gloves on. I took it off because you gotta really crank on this thing. I tried all the wrenches I got, they don't fit up in there, and then I tried the vice grips, they didn't even grip good enough. So what I want, I'm getting is these here. These things with the funny bent. That's good. That's what got her done. This wasn't listed at Napa for this vehicle. They wanted to sell me something totally bogus. Don't know what it was, but this looks like the right one. I found this online and got the number. They went and pulled apart with the number that I found online, and online it says this is not for your vehicle, so we're gonna install it in my vehicle. Part number Napa Solutions 6002943, $15. If you're wondering if you had an 1.16" wrench that was shorter, it'll fit. It fits both units. Alright, so what I'm gonna do is plug this thing back on. Okay, so I did it, and still got no suction on either line. That's kind of neato. So we're gonna dig further into this. Pull this thing back off. I'm gonna remove this whole line. looking at here. I got the red and the black on one end and then this on the other end. I'm gonna blow into these and see if I can hold air. Yep, that's good. So mine seem fine. They don't allow too much air in them. I don't know how much vacuum I'm supposed to be having, but when I turn the motor on, I get vacuum on this bottom, and I mean, I can feel it. I don't know if it's weak or not. I don't know, because I never had one that worked. I'm just working with broken stuff. I'm going to take a quick reading from the port on the transfer case and see what kind of vacuum I'm getting there. I'm not too familiar how much it's supposed to have, but I'm sure it ought to be better than 2. I saw this one video where the vacuum system is pulling what he wanted. It was a minimum of 20, 25 would be great, and then 30 is fantastic. So I'm gonna see if I can find a vacuum leak on this thing. All right, looking around, I found back by the firewall, there is this guy. Can you see that? Oh no, there's been some riggery going on with these lines here, and there's a port that's just not capped off. So I'm gonna go ahead and cap that off and see what happens. We're gonna try that again. I found that plug that needed to be plugged up, and I also found vacuum 90, the rubber 90, that was really soaked with oil and swollen. So I replaced that and see what she does. If you don't know what you're looking for, you don't have a gauge, you're just out there, your forward drive doesn't work, you could pull that plug, and if you could just barely feel with your finger that vacuum, that's bad. But you can tell, but you're like, this thing, now it's really sucking on my thumb. Like it'll give you a hickey, you know what I'm saying? So that's what you can look for if you don't have a gauge. Look for something that'll give you a little hickey. Alright, I still have no forward drive. I'm getting vacuum to the switch, but it's not coming out on either the black or the red line. I checked the old switch and the new switch. Same situation. The old switch, I can just plug it in and push the button with my finger and see if it's coming off on either one. It's not. So apparently between the line from the switch, oh, let's test it real quick. This is your main vacuum where it comes in. When I blow, it comes out of this side. When I push the button, hang on, let me test it on the ground real quick. Okay, yeah, this is your main line. Without the button push, it comes out of here. You push the button, it comes out on this side. Apparently this side is just a vent, so nothing comes out of there. So I got a problem between the line from here to the forward drive, which is interesting. I'm gonna blow those lines out and see where that gets me. Now here's what I'm thinking. I pulled this down, I'm getting suction here, and when it jumps from here to here and it's got to go down the lines to this, I believe it's collapsing these little lines here. The suction just sucks the line and collapses the line because they're so old. So I'm gonna replace these 6 inch, 5 inches lines here and see what that does for me. All right, so I changed all these lines, brand new. I even threw in a new vent for the transfer case, and we'll see what happens here. Nope, that didn't work either. All right, here's the deal. I was thinking about just taking all those individual plugs and plugging them on here like this, but I'm not going to do that because I'm going to kick myself in the future, I believe. So I'm going to order a new plug that plugs onto here. I'm going to hook that up, and that's going to fix it. That's guaranteed, because the switch is good, the lines are good. I tested them with the vacuum. My four-wheel drive light comes on now. Now my controls for the vents work now. That's going to fix the problem. The only issue is right now is I got to order it, and who knows when it's going to get here. And it's going to be the whole wire harness, the whole vacuum harness to get it done. So that's what's going to happen. Let's get on to the next thing. I'm going to leave it sit like it is. It'll be fine until I get my plug, and then it'll be a quick fix. I don't know if you can tell, this front caliper, and the line is very twisted up here. Gotta fix that. Here's a closer look of it. Oh yeah. It'll be a T40. Give it a little flip. Go right back on. Get the top one started. Bottom one just rolls right in there. That looks a lot better, more natural. I'm gonna have to buy new lines eventually. New truck eventually, I mean. Might as well, attend to that while I'm here. Throw some grease in it. Here's the old brake controller. The digitals didn't work too good. I don't know what any of this does. I don't know how it works. So I bought a brand new one. Oh, there you go. I'm gonna break it already. Bought a brand new one just like it. So now I got instructions. The digitals work. Apparently it's got to be mounted. This thing's just kind of flopping around, being thrown around everywhere. And I have directions now. I bought the same unit, so it'd just be plug and play. I didn't have to do anything. So we got that working. I'm wondering who thought this was a great idea. And say, yep, that'll do. Alright, let's fix it. I got two new brackets to put up. Alright, here in the back of the truck we got these brackets that hold the leaf spring up. That's I don't think that's gonna get it done. So what I'm gonna do is, I got two new brackets, one for each side. I gotta jack the back of the truck up, but also this hitch is not gonna work for my application. It's too light duty. So I'm gonna do it all at the same time. I gotta order a new hitch, ball, and all the works.